Viewers, the Congress has discovered yet another intellectual titan to dazzle us with profound grasp of history. Islam gave math to the world, declares Shama Mohammed with the confidence of someone who knows or who's read history books, and all those history books have been rewritten by that person. Someone who can't tell the difference between Aryabhat and Brahmagupta is now asking the world to unlearn what we have learned so far. Why bother distinguishing between ancient Indian mathematicians who predate Islam by centuries when you can just slap a shiny new narrative on the past? Viewers, who needs facts when you've got common sense? That magical blend of nonsense and audacity that turns ignorance into a campaign slogan. This isn't just absurd, it's a comic goldmine. Now picture the Congress brainstorming session. It begins with Congress netas saying, let's claim Islam invented mathematics. What about zero? What about the Greek word mathema? The origin of mathematics, all ours. Never mind that Aryabhatta was calculating orbits in the 5th century, or that Brahmagupta was defining zero while the Arabian Peninsula was still figuring out sand dunes. The Congress netas would say, no, why let this timeline ruin a good vote bank pitch? If Shama Mohammed and her ilk had their way, they would tell us, viewers, that the sun rises in the west, the earth is flat, and Copernicus was just a pen name for some medieval cleric. Viewers, add non and sense together and you get Kong sense. The arithmetic of absurdity where 2 plus 2 equals whatever gets you applause at the next election rally. Viewers, imagine Congress textbooks in a brave new world. Chapter 1. How Islam taught Newton gravity after apples fell upwards. Chapter 2 on Einstein's theory of relativity, brought to you by the Caliphate. But who will question Shama Mohammed, who is unable to tell an abacus from a prayer bead because her surname is a substitute for scholarship? Viewers, it's not just a brain wave, it's a brain tsunami, washing away reason and leaving behind the wreckage of laughable lies. If Congress keeps this up, they will claim the wheel was a gift from the moon and fire was a Friday sermon special. Shama's absurdity isn't just a gaffe. It's a window into a mindset where facts are optional and votes are the only equation that matters. This is the Kong sense I told you about. Subtract truth, multiply delusion, and divide a nation.
Before we start a surah, it says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. So every surah starts with Rahman ar-Rahim, the most gracious, the most merciful Allah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will definitely have mercy on these things. These are not things which He will not forgive you. It is your deeds which are very important also. And it's a very scientific religion. As you know, that mathematics has come through Islam. It's a very scientific religion, as you know, that mathematics has come through Islam.
Shahabuddin Razvi, National President, All India Muslim Jamaat, is now joining us. Razvi साहब, आपका तो इतना नाम हो गया, पूरा देश जानता है आपको, देश के बाहर भी चर्चा हो रही है. आप ये बताइए, ये जो शमा मोहम्मद ने कहा है कि मैथमेटिक्स इस्लाम ने दिया, ये सही है, कितना सही है या गलत है?
देखिए, इस्लाम ने तो बहुत सारी चीजें दी हैं और सिर्फ मैथमेटिक्स की बात नहीं है, बहुत सारी चीजें इस्लाम ने दी हैं. और मैं दूसरे मजहब का इनकार नहीं कर रहा हूं कि किसी और मजहब ने कुछ नहीं दिया. हर मजहब ने अपने समाज के लिए, अपनी कौम के लिए, अपने अनुयायियों के लिए बहुत कुछ दिया. इसी तरीके से मजहब इस्लाम ने भी अपने अनुयायियों के लिए और दुनिया में सीख रखने के लिए बहुत कुछ दिया है.
रिजवी साहब, ये तो अच्छा है, ये जो आपने बोला है, ये आप तैयारी के साथ आए हैं कि ऐसे बोलेंगे, लेकिन सवाल का जवाब वो नहीं है. मैथमेटिक्स इस्लाम ने दिया, कहां से आया ये? अच्छा, आप ये बता दीजिए, मैथमेटिक्स ज्यादा पुराना है या इस्लाम?
अब मैं इसकी तारीख तो नहीं बता पाऊंगा, मगर मैं इतना जानता हूं,
आप लोगों ने दुनिया को बताया कि ये मैथ हमने दिया है, लेकिन आप वो ऐड सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तारीख तक नहीं पहुंच पा रहे हैं। देखिए आप
देखिए,
शायद
मैं बताऊं, कुरान फरमाता है अल्लमल इंसान मालम यालम। कुरान फरमा रहा है और उसमें आयत है अल्लमल इंसान मालम यालम। मतलब ये है कि अल्लाह ने इंसान को और इस कुरान के माध्यम से
जी
वो इल्म सिखाया
ठीक है।
जो पूरी दुनिया का
रोहन, you know what is this league of extraordinary talent that the Congress party has? I mean, just because Mani Shankar Iyer has taken a back seat, you have Sam Pitroda now, and the youth brigade is led by Dr. Mohammed.
Pranesh, let's take this debate from where I left in the last debate. Very honestly, I mean, I have no idea of where Dr. Mohammed has got her information from, because whatever history we have studied, we've known our bits from, like, Aryabhatta was the one who discovered zero, and that is the
Thank
origin
God.
of maths, taking it forward and everything. So no, let me just, please let me finish without the whole gist. Pranesh, when you take a specific person and you put it as the whole Congress's thought process, that's very unfair. Because I'll give you an example. In 2018, I took part in the Youth Congress elections in Bengal, and during those elections, I lost to a person who had not gone to school, because it was an open election. So there was, I have no, nothing against it. I lost to a person who came from a different background, because he had more mass support. So that is nothing wrong in it. In a room, you can have 20 people discussing different things and expressing themselves in their knowledge. But in the end
All
of the
this
day,
is
when
not
the
up
party
for
speaks,
debate,
it
Rohan.
speaks
That's the
in its
problem.
own
You know,
voice.
you can debate Congress's electoral record, Rahul's performance, etc., strike rate, average. But this is not up for debate. All of this is settled. You know, Tushar, every day we have a new gem from the Congress party, and the Congress party says, look, this is not the official party line. If this is not the line, then why do you have such a lineup of, stalwarts?
Can I tell you about a secret turmoil in the Congress that's visible to very few of us? I think people there are now struggling for attention. The pattern that has been set within the social media activities of the Congress is just put out content, meaningless, childish content in the name of narrative. And somewhere senses that, oh, there is an election coming up next year in my state. I must make some ridiculous statements, get some attention, get my airtime in the media, and get noticed in Delhi. I think this is what is happening. The last absurd comment she made on Rohit Sharma, I was flabbergasted. I was like shocked. Why would she do that? Today, the comment she's made, fine, it's her religion. She has the right to hold her opinions. But you can't be playing with facts with history like that. You can't be doing that. There are a lot of wonderful things you want to associate with her religion. Sure, do that. Please go ahead. It's your constitutional right. But why do you want to invent facts? Why do you want to invent a new version of history? Because there is an election coming up and someone probably is looking for a ticket. That's my deduction.
Which is why I said in the introduction, and Rohan would then accuse me of speaking for the BJP. I'm speaking for all of you viewers, speaking for facts. I wasn't all that bright in math, but I know that Islam did not give us math. Now, Shahabuddin Rizvi साहब, आप ये बता दीजिए कि आप लोग तो फतवा दे देते हैं, ये डॉक्टर मोहम्मद के खिलाफ कुछ करेंगे?
इन्होंने क्या कहा है, अगर शरीयत के खिलाफ कोई बात कही है तभी फतवा दिया जा सकता है, और शरीयत के खिलाफ अगर बात नहीं कही है तो ऐसे फतवा नहीं दिया जाएगा।
ये शरीयत के खिलाफ नहीं है सर, ये अब पता नहीं इसको मैं कैसे समझाऊं आपको, ये किसके किसके खिलाफ है, शायद करण बताएंगे। ये कुछ 4-5 चीजों के खिलाफ है, ये लॉजिक, सेंस, साइंस, हिस्ट्री।
नहीं, मैं शहाबुद्दीन जी से ना एक चीज पूछना चाहता हूं प्रणेश, झूठ बोलना इस्लाम के तहत गलत है कि नहीं है? कुरान पाक के खिलाफ जाता है कि नहीं जाता है अगर कोई झूठ बोले तो? ये पहले बता दीजिए मुझे, फिर मैं आगे बोलूं जरा। गलत है कि नहीं है?
झूठ के ताल्लुक से अल्लाह तबारक व तआला ने कुरान शरीफ में फरमाया, लानतुल्लाहि अलल काज़िबीन, झूठ बोलने वाले पर अल्लाह की लानत है। जो भी झूठ बोलता है उसके ऊपर अल्लाह की लानत होती है।
तो ये झूठ तो बोल रही है ना।
सोचिए,
क्या बोल रही हैं मुझे तो नहीं मालूम।
बताइए, अब बताइए। अब देखिए प्रणेश, नहीं प्रणेश, मैं बता देता हूं। देखिए होता क्या है प्रणेश, कुछ जगहों पे ये होता है कि खुद लिखते हैं अपनी किताबों में कि हमने कैसे मंदिर तोड़े, हमने क्या क्या जुल्म किए। कुछ लोगों का ये होता है, बाकी लोग बताते हैं उन्होंने कितने अच्छे काम किए। सो यू नो प्रणेश, मैं श्योर हूं मौलाना साहब ने भी कंप्यूटर देखा होगा, कंप्यूटर ही से शायद जुड़े होंगे। आईबीएम ने 1974 में जब कंप्यूटर लॉन्च किया प्रणेश, दे टुक आउट एन एंटायर एडवर्टाइजमेंट एंड दे थैंक्ड इंडियंस एंड दे सेड, एंड आई वांट टू कोट दिस, we want to today thank Indians for discovering algebra, for giving us numbers. We owe it to them. This is what IBM said. And you know what IBM quoted, Pranesh, further? The Poetry of Algebra, a book written by a British person, Sir Monier Williams. He died in the 19th century. He said, I discovered algebra through Hindi text, through Sanskrit. And he started teaching that in the Oxford University. अब बताइए, हमने तो अपना ये कुछ बोला ही नहीं। A British man saying this and IBM, an American company saying this. अब तो ये झूठ है ना मौलाना साहब। अब आप लानत दे रहे, मैं नहीं लानत दे रहा हूं। आपने कोट किया भी लानत है।
वो कुछ मोबाइल दिखा रहे हैं शायद, वो भी डॉक्टर मोहम्मद बोल देंगी वो भी इस्लाम ने दिया। सर बता दीजिए ये
आपने सिर्फ मुझसे पूछा झूठ बोलने के बारे में, तो मैंने झूठ बोलने के बारे में आपको बता दिया कि झूठ बोलने के बारे में कुरान क्या कह रहा है, और बाकी बारे में तो आपने पूछा नहीं। जितना आप पूछेंगे उतना
मैं आपसे सीधा सवाल पूछता हूं। सॉरी तुहिन सिन्हा, तुषार गुप्ता, दिस इज टेकिंग स्लाइटली लॉन्गर, प्लीज आई बेग योर इंडल्जेंस। रवि सर मैं आपके पास भी आ रहा हूं, आप तो इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट हैं, खुद इंजीनियर हैं, आपको तो ये बहुत हंसी आ रही होगी, लेकिन आप स्ट्रेट फेस से बैठे हुए हैं। आप शहाबुद्दीन साहब ये बताइए, अर्थ राउंड है, फ्लैट है, क्या है?
आप हिंदी में समझाइए, मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती है, मुझे अरबी आती है, फारसी आती है,
हमारा जो
आती है, मैमनी आती है।
पृथ्वी जो है सर, पृथ्वी जो है वो दुनिया गोल है या समतल है?
दुनिया गोल है।
चलिए समतल है। ये पढ़ा तो आपने, पता नहीं कौन सा किताब है, आप पे भी फतवा निकल जाएगा आप जो बोल रहे हैं। बट तुषार, बिफोर आई कम टू यू, आई वांट रवि श्रीवास्तव टू फाइनली इज बिगिनिंग टू स्माइल। सर ऐसे सीरियस जबरदस्ती अगर हंसी आ रही है तो हंसी है। रवि श्रीवास्तव ये वो पार्टी लाइन के खिलाफ नहीं होगा।
देखिए सर, मैं किसी पार्टी को तो बिलोंग नहीं करता, इसलिए पार्टी लाइन के खिलाफ जाने का तो मतलब ही पैदा नहीं होता। मेरा सीधा सा सवाल एक ये है इसमें, शमा मोहम्मद ने, शी हरसेल्फ इज ए डॉक्टर एंड शी आई थिंक रोट डाउन इन दैट सेम स्पीच दैट द ह्यूमंस वर बोर्न आउट ऑफ ए ड्रॉप ऑफ द ब्लड. दिस इज व्हाट प्रॉफेट मोहम्मद साहब हैज सेड, एंड शी perhaps a scriptural metaphor she has used for a biological fact. So I think let us leave it to her opinion. I mean, everything what Shama Mohammed says is not a Rahul Gandhi's statement.
That's okay.
Let us leave certain things to
why deal with facts when
what she is saying,
you can get fascinated with opinions. Tuhin, आप बता दीजिए, why does the BJP target people like Shama Mohammed? Do you target her because of a surname?
Well, the Congress party, no, not at all. The Congress party has been indulging in competitive absurdity, and Shama Mohammed has joined the league of people like Manishankar Iyer and Sam Pitroda. So we are very happy because the entertainment quotient has gone up. Pranesh, abhi kuch din pehle main ek show pe tha. One panelist, similar to, the opposition panelists we get on your show, was convinced that even halal certification has a science behind it. Now, at this rate, tomorrow you will say that fatwa mongering also has a science behind it. But sadly, these absurd statements come from the same party which refuses to acknowledge the science between Ganga Snan at the Mahakumbh. They will not acknowledge the science behind it. But they will continuously,
Tushar,
malappropriate statements. They will malappropriate statements to glorify a certain religion. So good luck to them.
Tushar, quickly.
Pranesh, this is not a battle for facts or history or the legitimacy of both of them. This is a battle for attention. A state assembly election is coming up. someone is too eager to get a ticket, one they did not get last time. And all these absurd statements, the second one we have witnessed in less than a week is not the last of it. We'll have far more number of people, and as Tuhin rightly points it, competitive absurdity. That's the right way to put it.
Okay, let's see, what we have, in the great Congresses lineup tomorrow. Sunday ko final bhi hai. I'm sure Shama Mohammed will give out fitness certificates to players. देखते हैं आगे क्या होगा, but I thank all of you for joining us on India Upfront. The news are with Navika Kumar on the other side.